How to use Signal on Android. In this tutorial, I will explain how to use Signal on Android. I will show you how to install the Signal app, how to create an account, how to send invites to the app, start a chat, create a group, and do audio and video calls. Let's get started. How to install and create an account on Signal for Android. Signal is a messaging application that allows users to send messages, make audio and video calls with their friends, share photos, videos, and links. Signal Private Messenger is completely free to use. The app is available for iPhone, iPad, Android, Windows, Mac, and Linux. If you are wondering how to start using the app on your device, you can use this video as a reference. Here is a step-by-step guide you can follow to download the Signal app from Google Play Store. How to install the Signal app on Android. First, open your Android device and visit the Google Play Store. Next, search for Signal on the top. After you found the app, tap Install. After the install is complete, tap on the Open button. Next, tap Continue and allow all necessary permission. Tap Continue. Tap Allow for all free permissions. For the app to work properly, you will need to allow this permission. On this new page, select the correct country. Now tap on the phone number and write your phone number. After entering the number, tap Next. You will receive a verification code. You will be required to enter a 6-digit code that the app will send you via SMS. Note: users can manually verify the code or allow Signal to copy it directly. Once your number is verified, you can set up a profile picture and enter your name. Let's add the profile picture. Click on the profile icon. Take a picture or choose from gallery. I will choose a picture from the gallery. Select the picture. Tap on the Done icon. Tap again on the Done icon. You can now change or add the name on Signal. After adding name and profile picture, tap Next. On the next screen, the app will ask you to create a PIN. This is important as this will encrypt your information. Create and confirm the PIN. Write the PIN and tap Next. Confirm the PIN and tap Next. Once you created and confirmed the PIN, you're all set to use the app. You have now installed and created an account on Signal for Android. How to invite somebody to Signal for Android. Your Signal contact list will show you who is already using the app. You can also invite your contacts to join Signal for a better messaging experience. To invite a friend to Signal on Android, tap on the Compose button. At the end of the contact list, you will have an option called Invite to Signal. If you have a very big list of contacts, you can find the same button on the three dots menu. Tap on Invite to Signal. You can customize your message here if you want. Tap Share. Select where you want to send the invitation. You can send it by message or WhatsApp or any other social media. Let's select WhatsApp. Select somebody and tap the arrow from the bottom. Send the message. Let's get back to the app. If you go back to the Compose message and you still do not see the person who you invited, you can tap on the three dots menu. Tap Refresh and Signal will verify if any contact has joined Signal. Also, you can send the share via text message. Tap again on Invite to Signal. Tap Share. Select Messages. Select the contact and also tap on the Send button. This is how you send an invite for Signal on WhatsApp or Messages. How to start a chat on Signal for Android. End-to-end encryption works by converting the sender's message into code that only the intended recipient's device can translate back into the message. On Signal, chats are encrypted. To start a chat on Signal for Android, you need to do the following. Open the Signal app on your Android device. Tap on the Compose button. Here, you will see a list of all your contacts who have Signal installed. If you do not see the person who you want to talk to here, it means they do not have Signal installed and you need to send them an invite. You can invite them on Signal by clicking the button Invite to Signal. If you know somebody just joined and installed the app, you can refresh this list by tapping the three dots menu and selecting Refresh. To start a chat with somebody, you just need to tap on that contact. You will get to a page where you can send a message. On the bottom, we have an input. Just write the person a message and send it, and you will start a conversation on Signal for Android. If you see this, then it means the message has been sent to the Signal and it will be delivered to that person. If you see two badges like this, it means the message has been sent. You see now I have received a message back from this person. If you tap on the top of the conversation, where is the name of the person, you will get in an admin zone for this conversation. You will be able to set up disappearing messages, mute notification or custom notification. Also, you will be able to create with this person a new group. At the bottom, you see a block option. If you have some problem with the person, you can block it. Let's go back to the chat. On a chat, you can send messages, emojis, images, video, and even record audio messages. Let's send an emoji message. Here, you can add more emoji stickers by tapping the plus button and downloading other ones. If you tap on the camera icon, you will be able to send a picture from the camera directly. You will be able to edit the picture, crop it, and even add text. After that, you can send it to the person. If you keep your finger on the microphone, you will be able to send an audio message. Also, if you send a message by mistake, you will need to tap on that message and you will be able to delete it. Tap on the delete icon from the top. Select Delete for Everyone to have it removed for every person in the chat. Tap Delete for Everyone. On the plus icon, you will be able to send images or videos from the gallery, send GIF files, contact, and location. You can do the same stuff you normally do on other apps like WhatsApp. This is how you start and use a chat on Signal for Android. How to create a group on Signal for Android. The Signal is one of the best Android messaging apps around. It uses the same end-to-end encryption protocol and it safeguards your privacy. Signal Group is built on the top of the new private group system technology. The Signal service has no records of your group membership, group titles, group avatar, or group attributes. New group feature includes invite via group link or QR code, mention, admin controls to remove a member from the group, admin control who can edit the group info, and the disappearing message timer. Optional admin approval for member joining by a group link. To start or create a group on Signal for Android, do the following steps. In Signal, tap Compose button. Tap New Group. Select the contact you want to add to the group. Please note, if you want first to create a group and do all settings, you can skip this step and add the members later. Tap on the arrow from the bottom or the skip button. Write the name of the group. You can also change the photo of the group if you want directly here. Tap Create. Tap OK. The group has been created. If you want to be safer, you can enable the option Approve New Members. Also, you can enable share link for the group if you want to send invites to the group with a link. In the group, you can do the same action as you also do in one conversation. You can send messages, images, video, and even record audio messages. Let's send a text message. If you tap on Invite Friends, you can easily send an invite to somebody. Just tap on that button. Select the app you want to send the invite. I will choose WhatsApp. Select the group or the conversation. Now just send the message. You have sent an invite to somebody to join the group. Let's get back to the Signal app. On the group, you can do calls and also set up some interesting options. Tap on the three dots menu. The first action, disappearing messages, will make so a message sent and seen will disappear from the group. This is a very nice feature. You can set up how much time you want on this option. If you tap again on the three dots menu, you will see another important option, Group Settings. Here you will have all the main group settings. You can change the name and the picture of the group here with the Edit button from the top. Let's add a new image for the group. Click on the profile icon. Take a picture or choose from gallery. I will choose a picture from the gallery. Select the picture. Tap on the Done icon. Tap again on the Done icon. Tap on the Save button. You can mute notification or do custom notification for your group. On mentions, you can set up if you will receive a notification when somebody mentions you in the conversation. On the Add Members option, you can set up who can add new people to the group. If the group is open, you can leave all members, but if it is a closed group, it is better to put only admins. On Edit Group Info, I suggest to set up so only admins can edit the group's info. On Members Requests and Invites, you will see all pending members and also invites that have not been accepted yet. Here, you can enable or disable the group link. On the bottom, you will see a part of the member list and also an option to block the group or leave the group. If you tap on one of the members, you will be able to make it a group admin or remove it from the group. This is how you actually create a group and manage it on Android. How to start a video group call on Signal for Android. Like all Signal messages, group voice and group video calls are private too. You will be prompted to grant the camera and the microphone permission for the first time you make or receive a Signal call. If you want to start a video group call on Signal for Android, you will need to have the group created and all persons needed to accept the invite to the group. If you have not created a group for this, you need to do that first. I already created a video about how you can create a group on Signal, so you can check that part. But just as a reminder, you can create a group by tapping Compose from the bottom. Here, tap New Group and follow the steps. Let me show you how to start a group video call on an existing group. Open the group chat. Call on the video button from the top. From the start, you will be able to switch between the front camera and the rear camera. Leave the camera on or off, and even mute your microphone. Tap on the Start Call. A notification will be sent to other members of the group. An alert will appear in the group chat history. You will see on the top the number of participants. If somebody joins, you will see the number raising. If you tap on that icon from the top, you will see a list of participants and if they have their microphone on mute or not. On the bottom, we will have 4 buttons. The first icon is the switch camera. If you tap this, you can switch the camera from front to rear. The second button is the video call. You can start or stop the camera with this button. If you want to mute your microphone, you can do that by tapping the third button. The last button is the End Call button. If you finish the call, just tap on that. Please remember that for the video call to end, all participants need to end the call. This is how you do a group video call on Signal for Android. How to join a group call on Signal for Android. If you are in a group on Signal, you can be part of the calls. Signal does not call you automatically when you are in a group like WhatsApp or another messaging app. When a group call is in progress, you will receive a notification from Signal, like the one you see on the screen now. To join the group call on Signal for Android, tap on the group where the call is done. On the group, tap on Join. Here, you can put the camera on or off and put the microphone on mute. Also, you can change the camera to be the front one. To join a group call, just tap Join Call. You have now joined the call. If you want to finish the call, tap on the End Call button. Please note that even if you close a group call, all members need to end the call to end the meeting. This is how you join a group call on Signal for Android. How to audio call on Signal for Android. Like all Signal messages, voice and video calls are private too. You will be prompted to grant the camera and microphone permission the first time you make or receive a Signal call. Signal calls, both voice and video, are end-to-end encrypted. Voice and video are available on all Signal platforms, Android, iOS and desktop. Here's how to start an encrypted one-to-one voice or video call. To start an audio call, you will need to have the contact on your phone and the person need to have Signal app installed. If you do not see the person who you are trying to call, just click on the New Conversation button and click on the person who you want to call. If you want to talk with somebody which you had the conversation, just tap on that conversation. On the top of the screen, you will have two buttons to start a video or an audio call. To start an audio call Signal, tap the call icon from the top. The call is starting. If you do not get an answer, then it means the person is not available. Let's try one more time. We just started a new call with this person. On the bottom, we will have 4 buttons. The first icon is the speaker. If you tap this, you will put your call on the speaker and all people from the room can hear. The second button is the video call. You can start the camera with this button. If you want to mute your microphone, you can do that by tapping the third button. The last button is the End Call button. If you finish the call, just tap on that. You have now started and finished a call on Signal for Android. How to start a video call on Signal for Android. All Signal messages, voice and video calls are private too. You will be prompted to grant the camera and microphone permission the first time you make or receive a Signal call. Signal video calls are end-to-end encrypted. You can start in 2 ways a video call. To start a video call, you will need to have the contact on your phone and the person needs to have the Signal app installed. If you do not see the person who you are trying to call, just click on the New Conversation button and click on the person who you want to call. If you want to talk with somebody with who you had the conversation, just tap on a conversation and on the top of the screen you will have 2 buttons to start a video or audio call. To start a video call on Signal, tap the video icon from the top. From the start you will be able to switch between the front camera and the rear camera. Leave the camera on or off and even mute your microphone. Tap on Start Call. The call is starting. If you do not get an answer, then it means the person is not available. On the bottom, you will have 4 buttons. The first icon is the Switch Camera. If you tap this, you can switch the camera from front to rear. The second button is the Video Call. You can start or stop the camera with this button. If you want to mute your microphone in the call, you can do that by tapping the third button. The last button is the End Call button. If you finish the call, just tap on that. You have now started and finished a video call on Signal for Android. How to secure Signal app with PIN or fingerprint on Android. While the Signal service is already extremely secure, its encryption means nothing if someone can pick up your phone and open the app. That's why Signal allows you to lock the app, requiring anyone who opens it, including yourself, to verify their identity before they're showing any messages. Here's how to lock Signal and keep your conversation safe. Open the Signal app. Tap on the three dots menu. Select from the menu Settings. Tap on Privacy. Find Screen Lock and turn it on by swiping its button to the right. You can also set up Screen Lock Timeout settings, which let you unlock Signal once, then have the ability to open it without a passcode for a short time afterward. Also, if you enable screen security, then the phone will not be able to take screenshot for conversations. Let's test the security. I will leave my phone inactive for 1 minute and then we will enter on the Signal app. 1 minute has passed. Let's open Signal. You see, I need to put my PIN. If you have your fingerprint, it will ask for that. After I put the correct PIN, the app opens up. This is how you secure Signal app with a PIN or fingerprint on Android. How to set Signal as a default application for SMS for Android. In addition to supporting end-to-end encrypted messages and calls with other Signal users, Signal Android can be configured as your default SMS app. When Signal is not your default SMS MMS app, your Signal contact list will only list other Signal users, and only private messages will be sent or received in Signal. To set up Signal as the default SMS app, do the following. Open the Signal app. Tap on the three dots menu. Select from the menu Settings. Tap on SMS and MMS. Tap on SMS Disabled. Tap on Yes. You can also enable SMS delivery reports and Wi-Fi calling. When Signal is your unified message, in your contacts list both Signal contacts and non-Signal contacts will be displayed. A blue letter in the outside column will indicate it is a Signal contact. Let's see if I receive an SMS directly on Signal. How you can see, I just received a message. This is how you set Signal as a default application for SMS on Android. How to activate dark mode on Signal for Android. Dark mode is a feature on mobile app that changes the design of an app to a dark background. Many people love dark mode for being easier on the eyes, especially at night. The Signal app on Android devices also have dark mode. Here's how to activate it. Open the app. You see I have the light theme active on the Signal app. To activate dark mode, tap on the three dots menu. Tap on Settings. Tap on Appearance. In this new section, tap on the theme zone. Select Dark. Now let's see how it looks. I really love the dark mode. You have now changed Signal to dark mode on your Android device. How to change the language on Signal for Android. If you have your Signal app in another language or you want to change it to a different language than your device, you can do that. To change the language on Signal for Android, tap on the three dots menu. If you have Signal in another language that you do not understand, check the exact icon and the menu that I tap. Tap on Settings. Tap on Appearance. You have here the language. Tap on that. You can change the language that you want here. Now you see the language has changed. You can tap again on the same menu and select another language. This is how you change your language on Signal for Android. If this was useful, please like, share and subscribe. You can also watch more videos from the right. Also, if you have any questions, please ask them in the comments area below.